Quinn?
Good.
So guess what we're gonna make today?
What?
We are gonna make, I think it's called turkey cutlet francaise. I'm just guessing. Basically, we're gonna bread some turkey cutlets, and we're gonna put a lot of seasoning in it, and then after we fry them real quick, we're going to bake them in the oven with some lemon butter, like a lemon garlic butter for a little bit, and that'll kind of get the flavor in there. So, you ready to get started, Quinn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so first thing we gotta do is make breadcrumbs. So we use Arnold oatmeal, country oatmeal bread, Heels. We use Heels for our breadcrumbs, right, Quinn?
Yep.
While you do that, I'm going to take this egg and a little bit of milk, and I'm going to beat it. Okay, Quinn, stick it in the blender.
What? The bread?
Yeah.
So now that you got some bread in the blender,
Now what?
we're gonna mix the egg and the milk, and
What are you gonna do, Quinn?
then I'm gonna blend this bread.
What is it gonna turn into?
It's gonna turn into little crumbs.
Breadcrumbs.
What crumbs?
Go for it, buddy.
Which one?
Hit the big one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Eh. Okay, now that some of the bread is blended up, then you're gonna have to add more bread. Now that you got all the bread to all the breadcrumbs,
Bring it close. See all
all
the
the
breadcrumbs?
breadcrumbs,
Yes. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a bunch of spices. Italian seasoning, granulated garlic. Can't show the
basil leaves,
some basil leaves, and some thyme. That's right. We'll get that all mixed in here. We'll probably put about a tablespoon of the garlic in. We'll put in probably a 1/4 cup of the Italian seasoning, and then a 1/4 cup of the basil and thyme mixed together.
and how we're gonna do this. When you put all those seasonings, then you gotta mix them up.
And we throw them into the breadcrumbs.
Yup.
And then we gotta mix it up again. Gotta toss it like salad. Oh, get on your eye? That's okay.
My eyes water.
Okay.
Go with the hands.
All right. So go. You know what? Go. We'll just get our hands in here a little bit. Make sure your hands are nice and clean. Okay. Your hands nice and clean, Quinn?
Yeah.
Okay. You take it. Okay.
Okay.
We'll move this to the side over here. Move this to the side over here. Okay. Don't play with it. Just get it in there. All right. So then we just take every one of our turkey cutlets. Dip it in our egg milk mixture, and the milk is just to stretch the egg a little. You really don't need the milk because usually there's enough there, but just in case. And I don't know if you can see this. We got our meat in there. We go over here. Okay, Quinn, that's enough. Then we go in, drop it in our breadcrumb mixture, as shown.
Flip it over.
Flip it over. Make sure there's plenty of breadcrumbs everywhere. Breadcrumbs will carry the flavor of the spices all over it. Just a second. And then we get it on, see? All done.
Then get it on a plate.
That's it. Quinn, you want to give it a try?
Yeah.
Okay, give it a try.
Ah,
Yeah, right. There you go.
get it. Smile.
This is taking a little bit. We'll put it into the breadcrumbs. Okay, and we'll flip it for you, okay? So you gotta get it all over it, Quinn, okay?
Okay.
And then you gotta bring it on this side. Make sure every part of the meat is covered with breadcrumbs and seasoning. Okay, you wanna get it out of there and put it on the plate for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, stick it over there, right behind there. We can bring this over so it's next to us. Okay? And that's what we're gonna do for all the turkey breasts. After you get all the turkey breasts covered with your seasoning and your breadcrumbs, stick it in the fridge for as long as you can.
Well,
At least an hour or so. just to kind of let it get settled on there, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll be back with the frying portion of the meal.
Okay. Now that you got all the bread things done.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
And then, now you're going to have to put it in the fridge for at least an hour.
I would say so. If you can't, don't worry. You could do this at a drop of a hat and not do that. But sometimes it just helps it stick better. That's all. It's up to you.
Yeah, and sometimes it might taste better when you put it in the fridge for at least an hour.
And we'll be back shortly. We'll show you the results and we'll get it in the pan, get it cooked, and then you'll get to see the finishing touches with the butter lemon garlic sauce we add, right?
Yeah.
All right, talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right, so we got our turkey, breaded turkey out of the refrigerator. It's been sitting for a couple hours. So now what do we got, Quinn? What do we got to do?
So you got your half a lemon squeezed, and then 2 tablespoons of butter.
We're gonna add a little bit of garlic powder to that for some flavor. And we're gonna glaze it on the turkey after it's been fried in the pan and the grease is sort of settled. All right, so now we're gonna stick our fillets in the oil.
Ooh.
I use canola oil.
Well, yeah, we always do. Look at that. Hear that sizzle.
It's yummy.
That sizzle.
And it's very thin pieces of meat, so you only need to go about a minute each side, if that.
Yeah, and put the degrees on maybe 5.
Maybe a little higher than 5. High enough that it looks like that.
Yep. Which is not going. We're going to set it time for 1 minute and see how it looks, and then
Flip it.
Flip it, and then see how it looks on the on the side, and then if it's not really that good, then we just
And then we'll bring it over to this grate here. This way it can sit and the oil can drip down there. And that's when we'll glaze it with a lemon butter garlic glaze.
Look at that sizzle.
So after about cooking it for a minute on each side, you just take it out of here, let it drip, get as much of that grease out as you can.
Then place it on this grate. On this grate right here. Whoa!
Beautiful.
Goodness. And when you're done putting all of them on, when you're done putting all of them on, like you put it on a plate, like you should put a plate in the middle of your table, and then you put it in the middle of your table, and then sit down, and then take a piece and put it on your plate and whatever you want with that, and then you eat it up. So it is.
All right, so we're getting toward the end here. So here we have your lemon, butter, garlic glaze. Melt that butter, squeeze that lemon, throw some garlic powder in, and you're fine. And you just coat every piece of the meat all the way around. Okay?
Okay.
You want to try a little bit?
Yeah.
Here, put some on. Okay, let me get this done so we can get it in the oven. Again, set the oven to about 350 degrees, and you kind of eyeball it. Anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes, and everything will be baked in there. It'll be crispy, yummy. Again, make sure you spread out your butter, your glaze here, so it gets everything. Don't want to shortchange anybody's meal without the perfect flavor. Sometimes if it's getting a little low, ration it, and then whatever you have left, put it on the stuff so you can get a heavy fill. Look good, Quinn?
Ooh, yeah.
You like this meal, Quinn?
Yeah.
What do you like about it? What do you like about it?
Well, the taste is perfect,
Uh-huh.
and that's pretty much it.
Okay. What kind of vegetable you want with it, babe?
Well, love corn.
Okay, well then I'll have spinach and you'll have corn. I recommend spinach with it. It's a very good part of the meal.
Okay, I have spinach.
All right, so here we are. We're gonna stick it in the oven.
Stick it in.
15, 20 minutes, and then
Oh
we'll
my gosh.
see what it looks like when it's all done. Be right back.
Now that this is all done cooking, we're gonna take it out of the oven.
And put it on our plates.
Yeah, and show you what it looks like.
Look at that. Yummy, all right?
Ooh.
All right, now's the best part, Quinn. What is that?
The tasting.
That's right. Let's everybody give it a taste. Mmm. Crispy, tasty, perfect.
Perfect amount of meat in it. Perfect amount of crisp.
Yes.
Well,
Perfectly breaded.
Isn't it spicy?
mm-hmm.
No,
Well,
not even spicy.
all right. Enjoy. Enjoy.
If you like this video, please
subscribe and give
like.
us a thumbs up. Bye-bye.